Greetings guys and girls and fellow gamers, this is Games for Kicks and welcome to Empyrion Galactic Survival somewhere on Omicron in the Andromeda Galaxy. We are today gonna see what it takes to get this baby off the ground. Okay, so we know that this guy is missing an RCS unit, so I put a hole here to prepare for another RCS unit. We also need directional thrusters. In the moment it has one thruster to go forward and that's pretty much it. So what we will need is, this looks handy, we're gonna need some downwards thrusters, which can go here. Why is this? Is there something missing? This doesn't look the same. Ah, yes. There's a block missing here, which we're gonna have to put in. And 2 blocks and... Okay. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna get some upward thrusters and a left and right thruster. So one that's pointing here to the left and one that's pointing there to the right. And then we need one in the front to go, well, to push backwards, basically. And we also want to preferably put a weapon in here. So in the moment, and actually a light, I think. So what we might end up doing is putting it here. Will we put the guns here or something? I don't know. If we do this, let's see. No, this is kind of the whole area. I don't really know. I'm probably gonna put the directional thruster here first. Here to push backwards. Okay, so that this is decided. What we're gonna do is we need 5 thrusters. And actually, let me see if there's some more material in here. We need 5 thrusters and we will need 1 RCS unit. And then we need 1 more landing gear. Okay, so what I have in the moment here, I have queued up some things. And I made loads of fuel packs from the Promethium that I have here. So there we go. And fuel packs, yes. So we're gonna put more fuel packs here. Come on. And yes, my base looks ugly, I know that, but I'm not really working on it yet. So let's actually fill this up. And let's go over here and fill up our water generator and our oxygen generator. So that way, when we come back there later, they will be ready. How many ammunition do I have? 135. Let's use these guys actually instead. So while we're here, we might as well. Okay. Oh, we have to pick up some coffee. Okay, so that was 14 shots, I would say. 1 whole magazine and then 4 shots. So let's pick up the coffee. This coffee is good. It stacks. And we can plant it later. We can make seeds out of it. And let's pick up some of these guys because they're very good for food. It's saving you preventing you from wasting your resources. So these guys are really good corn dogs, okay? So if you look at this, corn dogs actually give you 50 food right off the bat, no side effects. Okay, really, really good. So they're excellent for when you need a little bit of a food rush. There you go, look at this, nearly full. Okay, so let's check our water. Excellent. So let's put... Oh, it doesn't work. Yeah. Like shift click doesn't work here, so I'm gonna have to write these things down because I don't know if anybody's reporting the same issues. Like shift click doesn't work on these. So I don't know if somebody's reporting the same issues on the forums, so I probably should go to the forums and check. Okay, there we go. This looks like a deuce. Like a gigantic deuce. Is that the right word? For turd? For little poop? Welcome to Poopycron, Percy I5. Okay, so, and here we have large balls, shiny balls. Hug the magic ball. Okay, so let's go back and let's be serious. This is a serial affair. And oh, my farm, look at this. Nice. Yeah, I want to focus on tomatoes, whichever ADOS I want to focus on. There we go. And now we are going to focus on making RCS units, all that jazz. Now I made already a lot of resources. And you can see in this guy here, loads of resources. Okay, well, only one capacitor device, but that's okay. The main resources that you want to continuously make is the resources, like this is what I decided. I'm gonna have one constructor in which I literally only churn out everything that can be done only from resources, like metal plates, which is ingots, okay? So we have 10 ingots, 65, yeah, okay, let's do this, because I'm doing more on the other constructor. So we make a few more metal plates, because you need them for everything. Metal pieces only use iron ingots, so you always have a few of them, because they use iron ingots as well. Might as well can make another 2, I think. Control devices, very important, okay? Copper, cobalt, and silicon. So if you look at cobalt, copper, cobalt, and silicon, yeah? So always make a few of those. And electronics you're gonna need for everything, okay? Electronics, usually you need quite a lot of. They are the highest count in most recipes, yeah? So if you look, for example, at making an oxygen generator, you will find... okay, that one was a bad example, but... there's 3 electronics for the fridge now. For the fridges and for the food, it's 8. So metal components are used quite a lot, yeah? But when you make, for example, the intermediate devices, which basically are... They're still components, not devices, but they're made from other components, okay? So the base components that you need for basically everything are metal components, pipe, cables, electronics, metal pieces, and pipes. The least common metal pieces from that, depending on what you're making. And then control devices. Control devices you need for computers directly, or... Sorry, for computers, for other components, or directly for devices. So I would say always stock up well on these couple of things, okay? And then of course metal pieces, because pipes are made from metal pieces, yeah? And that should be pretty much it. I mean, here you can see electronics 1, electronics 3, so actually it's metal components which are used the most, really. So, and once you've done that, you can continuously queue them up here. If you get to know what you need, like electronics need only silicon and copper, so that's cobalt, that's copper, so what do we need here? Copper, silicon. Yeah, let's make about 10 windows, because we need them for some blocks later. Let's make another 10. Okay, so let's put these guys into this constructor. Now, before my food perishes, actually, let me... Oh, I don't have a fridge, do I? Crap, I never made a fridge. No! Quickly, make a fridge! I need a computer for that, but luckily we have... So we should actually make about 10 computers as well, because computers are used for everything, okay? Computers are used for nearly every device you're gonna make. It needs a computer, okay? So we let that run through, then we're gonna use a fridge for the base, so we're gonna build one here, which we are gonna put right beside it, so that's fine, yeah. Now in the meantime, yeah, this will probably perish by the time that's finished. Let's put the water in. We only have 4 spoiled food, that's not good. Let's put these guys in. This has to really go into a fridge, and these guys have to be used to make corn out of them, but let's not get sidetracked too much with that. Okay, so what do we need to make... Yeah, let's make more computers after that. So what do we need to make an RCS unit? Brilliant. RCS unit for an SV, we already can make it. Brilliant. because we have everything. So we can just queue that up right there and then. Now thrusters, you need motors, okay? So we need, what did we say? 2, 4, 5 thrusters. We need 5 yes. We need 2 downwards thrusters, 2 upward thrusters, and then a left and a right, that's 6, and then another backwards, that's 7. So we need 7 thrusters actually. So let's place the fridge here. And let's put the meat inside. Now the fridge is very loud. Now there is a... They're gonna have to lower that sound for this fridge. So guys, if anybody's watching, the sound of the fridge is just too loud. Okay? It's different if it only makes that noise when you access it, but it makes that noise constantly, yeah? So I think, unless they fixed it, luckily there is or was a bug that if you go into your thing and turn the fridge off, the fridge is off, but it still works, and food shouldn't perish. So we're gonna keep an eye on this and see if it will still perish. So we have these guys, the lowest one is 8. Yeah, the lowest, oh there, 7. This one is 7. Yeah, this one is 7. Let's see if that goes down. And the only reason I'm doing that is because, holy moly, that thing is just too loud. And the next thing we need is a few base lights, because it gets very dark up here. So let's... Oh, we need the glass plates for that. Interesting. So, luckily I made some. So let's make some lights. These ones are base lights, yeah. So let's make 10. And let's queue up another 10 of those and another 10 of those, because you always need them. Oh, we only have 5 copper left, actually, so let's not do that until we get more copper in. Oh, that's 5 iron ingots, so actually that was wrong. Copper is this, yeah, so we actually have enough. Okay, and then we have cobalt ingots, which is very good. We need another 10 of those. And yeah, okay. Apologies for that. I just had to close my window, like the children are playing outside. It's sunny, and for some reason children assume that screaming, running around in circles like somebody just murdered you or tried to is playing. Well, I suppose, yeah, it is in a way. It can be fun. Of course, that agitates my dog, who's barking now as well. Wonderful. You get the trio going. So let's see what we have here. Now it's nice to see all this lit up that you can craft it. Now what we need for here is motors. So we need 7. Wow. I don't know if we can craft enough. 7 motors. That would mean we need 14 metal components, which we actually have not anymore. So let's get some more metal components going here. So let's turn that off and let's iron ingots. Oh wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And while we at it, let's get from the other constructor the ingots that we were crafting. Oh, wrong side. Actually, might as well get some oxygen while we're here. There we go. Yeah, to fill you up properly, it takes 2 bottles from empty, as far as I know. Okay, sorry about this being dark, but oh, look at that. Lovely. 600 iron ingots and more cobalt to come. Beautiful. Beautiful. So let's go back and queue up some things. Now, you will find yourself having to grind a lot of resources at some stage. I mean, it's not too much, to be honest, like compared to a lot of other games. Now, here I was probably... I mean, you can see I played 261 minutes already on the top right in this game. And... You saw some of the grinds, like so. Okay, so let's make another 10 of those. Put them in here. And let's see, so lights for the base, because the base is actually quite dark. So let's put some lights here. There we go. Nice. Okay. All lit up. Sweet. Let's put the lights in here. Yeah, that's all for food that's supposed to spoil. Let's eat some salami. Nice. Okay, now. I know I don't have this running as efficiently as I could, but I'm getting sidetracked a lot as well. Actually, I need you to... Yeah, no. Let's not get hung up how pretty the ship looks. Okay, now we need 7 of them, which is basically 14 metal components, which we have covered. We need 21 cables, which we have covered. And we need 7 electronics, which we have covered. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that's how I do it. Like, I calculate this approximately like that, and then we go here, and we see, okay, now we have to craft 7 of those guys. So we need, oh, they need 6 electronics each. That's 6, 12, 24, 36, 40. Oh, we need another couple of those. Luckily, we have some more silicon here. So let's... Yeah, let's make another 30. Wow, that is a lot. So you will see basically for thrusters in general, yeah? Like these ones as well, you need a lot of electronics. Now metal components and all that is fine because you actually get for each metal component you craft, you get 2. Okay, so you get for 1 iron ingot and 1 cobalt, you get 2 output, which is actually very good. But the problem with electronics is they use silicon, and silicon is not as common as we would like to think. It's a bit like promethium. It's not as many spots on the planet, but there's a few. But we're gonna have to fight towers to get to the rest. Okay, so pipes, we still have a few of them. Let's see. So let's just queue 7 of them. So we have metal components, 5 times 7, 35. So we actually need shorter metal components as well. And I just want to queue them up so that I have them on the ready then. So let's make another 10 of those. Iron and cobalt. Iron and cobalt, yes. So while they're queued up, we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're gonna queue them up, and then we're gonna start putting in... Let's actually see what else we needed. Pipes. Well, we definitely don't have enough pipes, so what I'm gonna do in the meantime is let's just take half of those and let's make some pipes as well. I think they're actually enough. Yeah, they should be enough. Okay, so let's see if we have enough pipes. Yes, cables we definitely have plenty, so we're not too worried about that. And we have all the motors that we need. So what we can do already is once we have 3 of those, or let me see, 1... Well, we need 2 upwards and 1 backwards. Yeah, okay, let's just craft them and let's see. Okay, that's the last bit of pipes, so we need pipes now. Come on, quick. And then we can queue up more of those. Oh, we need pipes, come on. Yes, there we go, there's enough pipes now, so we need another... There you go. Okay. So this is all running, that's nice. So let's start putting in the RCS unit. Whoops, the RCS unit here. What are we missing now? Pipes. Oh yeah, I'm making some. That's the other 5. There we go. And we need 15 more, which are coming here. And then we want some spare, so we're gonna make another 10. There we go. Okay, cool. What are we missing now? Pipes again. I know. This is a race. A constant race. There we go. There's more pipes. Come on. One more. There we go. Okay, now let's put the RCS unit in. And actually, let's put some more light on this. I have another work light here. So let's go and make some more light onto this. You have to place it really far back. It helps a lot. There you go. There you go. This is now finished, and we're gonna put the RCS unit in now. Oh, there we go. Beautiful. RCS unit in. Fuel. Let's check that we have enough fuel in there. Oh, that's not fuel. That's the oxygen. Excellent. Now, our 5 directional thrusters. Now, let me put another light here so we can actually see what we're doing. There. Excellent. So now we have nice bit of light. Nice. I like the way it lights up the area. It is really, really nice. So we have that, and we actually take these guys with us as well. And we make some more of those guys. Yeah. Anyway. Is there anything else in here? We need the tomato sprout. Okay, so let's put the directional thrusters on. Now, we need one directional thruster to point up and one down. Here, yeah? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this guy out here. Will it do that, or will it... Let me see. I'm just trying to think. Will I put them in the back, actually, for going up and down? Actually, I'm gonna put them underneath for going up. That would be pretty awesome, actually. I mean, what do we have in the moment? If this starts right now, can we fly? Well, we can move a little bit because we can only go forward. So you can see it here. It's trying. Okay. And we can steer a little bit, but not really too much. So it's not really good enough. So what we need is these guys to point down. Let me see. Like that. And let's put one here. Let's put it here. And let's put it exactly on the same spot on the other side. Which is... Is it here? I don't know. Crap. No, it was under the window. That's where it was. I think. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yes, look at that. We're moving. Well, you can consider it moving. This is awesome. But we don't have any sideways thrusters yet. So let's move into the light. And we don't have any downward thrusters yet. So we're actually just gliding around. There we go. Okay. So what we need next is a directional thruster going sideways as well. So let's put the sideways one here. And the other sideways one to here. Let me see. Sorry about my dog in the background. Apologies about that. So let's put it here. Again, this is not necessarily for a beauty contest. This is just for trying to get the thing to work. So we're gonna get another directional thruster, and then that should be it. Okay, sorry about that. I meant to put an elevator in there and I haven't done that yet. There we go. Now here's the other two thrusters. And it was exactly. Very nice. Very nice. Let's put the other things into the fridge. And it should be bright enough for you guys now everywhere. I try to put lights in everywhere. I really do. So hopefully that will work. Okay, now we have the one directional thruster here. And we have the up and down here, and then we have two more. And these two are for going up and down. So what I probably will do is I will put it here as well, I think. So let me see if I can put it here on this side. There as well. Yeah. Yeah, I don't mind. Let me see. Sure, why not? Let's put it there. And we just... There we go. Okay. Brilliant. Now, that should be working. Oh yeah, one thing we need to craft still, but we're gonna see first. Come on, lift, take off. Take off. Why is it not taking off? Let me see. When I press space, they're supposed to move. Ah, why are they not moving? Forwards is moving. Down is moving, but up isn't moving. That's strange. Oh yeah. Are the up not needed? Is that it? The up ones are not needed? I don't know. Well, if they're not needed, I'm gonna disassemble them. You see, I thought you would need them to go straight up, but for some reason it's not moving up when I press space, which is really strange. Now let's go here, over our base. Am I stuck somewhere? Oh yeah. See, it's not moving upwards. I don't know why that is. It's just not able to beat the gravity. Nope. It's just not moving up. Nope. So my jetpack is on, that works. Oh! Shit, shit, shit. Okay, I'm gonna figure that out. Anyway, so we got this thing to work, and I'm gonna figure out why it's not really lifting up, and I will sort that out. And I'm thinking the next episode then we're gonna take this baby to space for test drive, to mine some asteroids and to check out its speed and maneuverability and see if we can upgrade it somehow to work better and maybe give it more thrusters. I don't know. We'll see. All right. Okay. So I hope you enjoyed this episode, getting up the whatever you call it, this guy to work. So it seems to work going forward, but yeah, for some reason gravity, it's not having any of it. It's not letting us. It's fast enough. It's 39 meters per second, so which is actually very fast. All right, okay. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, kick the like button in the ass like the gaming ninjas you are. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. And until then, viel Spaß and happy gaming.